In the last 2 weeks, Tamil Nadu is in shock over the death of 5 students. These are heartbreaking cases that began on July 13 when the death of a class 12th student triggered a lot of anger in Kallakurichi. However, educationists in the state point at several factors that push students into these kinds of extreme measures. But there is also some psychological pressure that these students undergo. They have to bear a lot of pressure from society and the peer group as well. India Today spoke to an eminent psychiatrist, Dr. Abhijit Soni, who highlighted the probable reasons for such cases. Dr. Soni said that there are multiple factors which are responsible for such incidents. Considering the current factor, it seems more about academic pressure. Academic pressure is growing day by day. Talking 2 years back, there was a major transition in the studies pattern due to pandemic. Now things have changed after COVID. Before COVID, they had an interaction time. They were expressive, but during COVID, the students were caged mentally and physically both. They also must have gone through COVID phobia. The increased use of mobile phones and the internet has been good up to a certain limit, but when it went excessive it was harmful. The students who used to study online are now attending classes and facing pressure as well. Dr. Soni pointed out, saying that the exam pressure is also a main factor. He stated that the results of class 10 and 12 were declared this week. The kind of academic pressure students witness is too much. As soon as the results are declared, there is a lot of competition amongst the students. But the point of concern is this is not a pressure of healthy competition. Competition is good, but it should be a healthy one, and we are going towards an unhealthy competition. The kind of competitive atmosphere we are creating for the kids is not good. Some factors like a child being an alcoholic or consuming any kind of drug also inch them closer towards such cases. Dr. Soni said there is also a very thin line between what the students want and what they have got. When students are not able to get what they want, because of which they feel anxious and irritated, we are not able to provide that kind of care for them. There are a lot of stigmas associated with mental health. We need to provide them a healthy environment for them to open. Students are shy to talk about it because they feel they might be humiliated or made fun of, said Dr. Soni. Schools should appoint counselors for students. It is important for them to be heard. The problem is we have expectations, but we do not listen to them. Half of the problem is solved if we listen to them, added Dr. Soni.